Water, coffee, and orange juice. So I'm going to stay hydrated. Plus cough drops. Good morning, everyone. If you will rise in body or in spirit, the opening hymn is in your teal hymnal. It's the first one. It's 1000. Morning has come. And Mark will lead us in the hymn.
It's been a while since we did this one, so I might just hum through the first verse just so we can catch the melody. Okay, here we go. Morning has come, arise and greet the day. Dance with joy and sing a song of gladness. The light of hope here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home. A new day dawns, each more the gift is given. Wonder fills this moment shared together. The light of peace here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home. that life abounds. Open hearts to welcome it among us. The light of love here shines upon each face. May it bring faith to guide our journey home.
Thank you, Mark. All right. If you've been here a while, you know that I like interactive things. And our welcome is one of those interactive things. It's entitled, Come In, Be Among Us, and it's by Sherry Woodbury. So I'm going to say something, and this side is going to say, come in, and this side is going to say, be among us, okay? And I'll hand gesture so you clue in. After a while, you'll figure it out. Okay. To all who are yearning for community, come in. Be among us. To all who are just getting started, to all who long to go deeper, to all with tender places needing care, come in. Be among us. To the ones who have healed and have care to give, to those who are curious and hungry to learn, to those who know that they have something to teach. Come in. Be among us. For the ones who are just beginning to suspect that they might nurture others becoming, to the young and the old, the innocent and the jaded, the fresh of mind and the deeply steeped. There's room here for each and every one. Come in. Be among us. Amen and blessed be. Good morning, all. I'm Jennifer. I'm your worship associate this morning. Worship is a team effort. It includes you, but it also includes music. Mark is our music man today. It also, in our community, involves technology. Nancy is doing our technology in the back, and Molly is doing technology at home so that you can experience worship wherever you are via Zoom. And we will always want to give you an opportunity to be able to join us in worship and in community. If you're a guest today, and if you're willing or able, we invite you to stand and tell us who you are and where you're from so that we can welcome you. Do we have any guests that wish to self-identify today? No? Molly, do we have any guests at home?
We do not.
All right. All right. All of us old-timers, we have refreshments after the service, but you all know that. Right. Now I bring your attention to the announcements. They can be found on our website, which you all know since you're old timers. And also, if you need a printed copy, they are on the welcome table too. And does anyone have announcements? Please come to the microphone.
Good morning. First announcement I want to make is that our next Friends Night Out sign-up sheet is available on the guest table, now the visitor table. We're going to Bar Louie. This is going to be a very casual, welcoming to spring and the warm weather. We're hoping to sit outside, but that depends on the weather. It will be on Thursday in May. It will be the 8th. Is the 8th Thursday? I think that's right. Friends Night Out? Oh, Thursday the 15th. That's right. We had it down on the 8th and we changed. Yes, the 15th. Thank you. We did change that. Okay. It'll be on the 15th, Thursday. I don't know if I said that right when I sent info to the Compass. Would you double check on that for me? Thank you. But the sign-up sheet is there. I will need to know by Tuesday noon if you're coming, so please sign up. If by chance you think, oh no, I missed it, I didn't sign up, but it's not Tuesday yet, you can let me know via text or email or something. But I do need to know by Tuesday so I can let them know. Our kazoo band has lots of signups. I think we will have maybe about 20 people. We're working on that. We will set a date for 1 or 2 meetings. If you can't make the meetings, that's okay, but we would really like to pick the songs and talk about what we're gonna do. Not so much to practice for perfection. We're not looking for perfection, we're looking for fun. But we want to have general guidelines for, where we're going to meet and what we're going to wear and what we're going to kazoo. So please sign up for that. There's a sign-up sheet on the table. Regarding the happy hour, the films that we do once a month, thank you for those who came last week. It was a fun movie, and we had quite a spread. People brought lots of goodies to share. Unfortunately, we will not be having one in June. This is new, Ashley, that we're not going to do it in June either. In May, June. May is new. June you knew, and August. May, our committee's all unavailable for some reason, or various reasons, mostly graduations. June, the young people are taking over the building and the grounds and so on, and that's a wonderful thing, so we won't be doing it then. And then in August, we have another event that involves a film that we'll tell you more about later on. There was one other thing I was going to say, I don't remember what it was. I don't know. Oh, yes, the play, thank you. All right, so our church is hosting a fundraiser that Evansville Civic Theater is doing for the Albion Bacon Francis. I never get it right. Women's shelter. All right, look at the dates for me again now, Barbara. The 8th, okay. On Friday, the May 8th here, the 9th. Okay, I was going to say the 9th, and I thought you said the 8th, and I believed you. We're going to be presenting vagina monologues. Feel like this is a very apropos time to show that the stirring, funny, heartbreaking, difficult, enlightening words of Eve Ensler. If you haven't ever seen it, it's quite an experience. It's more of an experience than anything. If you have seen it, with all of the loss of women's issues and equal rights and so on and so forth that are happening right now, it's just kind of a good opportunity to reflect on where you are and what you think and how you feel and stand up for yourself. The tickets are available now at EVC, Evansville Community Civic Theater, Evansville Civic Theater, ECT.org. Anyway, they're $15 and they are available now. So please come support that. If you have not experienced this, you should. Besides, I'm in it. Come support me. Okay, thank you for all the help with that. I obviously didn't have that all sorted in my mind when I stood up here. Thank you.
I'm Gordon. I have a couple of things to report about what's going on with CAGE. Main thing I will say first is we need people to come Monday night, May 5th, Bossy High School Auditorium. What's going to happen. A few details. Cage would like the city council to dedicate a larger percentage of casino revenue on an ongoing basis to the affordable housing issue. What is allocated each year from that is very small amount. We have in Evansville approximately 18,600 people who are living at or below poverty level. The efforts in recent years in affordable housing has been primarily on developing houses, freestanding houses for home ownership. Many people need rental property though. And so we're first going to present to the city council that they amend the resolution about the percentage going to, of the casino revenue going to affordable housing to a higher level. If that is met with a negative response, then we plan to ask Mayor Terry to increase the amount in the city budget, a dollar figure. And hopefully we can get the higher proportion of the casino revenue. But we do need people. We would like to fill the auditorium. If you've got the city council members on stage and the mayor on stage with her staff, it's more difficult for them to say no to anything when you've got 900 or 1,000 people standing up in front of them. The other thing is good news, sort of temporary maybe, but Mayor Terry, when we met with us on a Zoom conference last Wednesday evening, said that she had received communication from Alex Burton, state representative, that the criminalization language has been taken out of the bill that was going to criminalize homelessness. Now, Mayor Terry said that may not be permanent, but at least for now, it is not part of the bill. So sign-up sheet for Cage May 5th is in the lobby. If you sign up, please take a ticket so that they can count who was there, how many people from which church. And so if it's at all possible for you to come on May 5th, we would really like to see you there. Thank you.
And bring friends.
6 p.m. Monday evening at Boise High School Auditorium. And the time and the place are in the bulletin today, and it's been in the weekly email.
Just a reminder that we're still in the process right now of conducting our annual pledge drive. The church has to have some monetary support, and if you are able to make a financial commitment for the next year, we encourage you to do that. A lot of people already have. Thank you. That's the year that starts in July. So if you have a form, you can either drop it in a plate or hand it to me. Or if you need a form, we've got some in the office.
Good morning, everybody. As you might remember, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that we are hoping or trying to put together another fundraiser, which would be a silent auction and or raffle. And I asked for some feedback from people who might be willing to donate. Got a little feedback. I haven't gotten a whole lot. So what I've done is there is a sheet on where the sign-up sheets are. If you're willing or thinking about donating anything for this, if you would sign it for me. We're not going to go forward with the planning on it if we don't get enough participation. So I just kind of want to see where we stand on that before we take any further steps to see how we're going to go about it. So, and anything, it doesn't have to be something new. You could have, as long as it's in great shape, if there's something you have that is very nice and you just don't really want it anymore. Something like that is good too. Or, and I mentioned we have a lot of talented people who make things, and that would go over real well. So anything is welcome. So if you are inclined to go that way, if you just sign up, and you don't have to put down, if you don't know, but you're thinking you want to do something, you don't have to put anything down on the item side, but if you have a definite plan, that would be appreciated too. So thanks a lot.
A few things real quick. Our submissions for the May monthly newsletter are due tomorrow, so please get those to me by noon tomorrow, so I can have it wrapped up by May 1st and sent. Another thing is, if you are part of our Jedi Academy team, I have some packets of information for you, so see me after the service for that. We are also still accepting applications, registrations, signups, whatever, for our Jedi Academy mindfulness training. It's going to be a very fun summer for ages 6 to 12 and youth volunteers. And I'm really, really, really stoked to bring our summer program back. It's only 3 days this year, Wednesday through Friday, June 25th through the 27th, 5:30 to 8:30 nightly. But basically, we transform our grounds into a magical experience for our youth. And this year, we're focusing on Jedi and mindfulness. Also, Malia and I have started cleaning out Chalice House. And there are some craft supplies that we are not going to use for our program. A lot of it's yarn, and I know we have crafters who use yarn in their hobbies and craft work. So please rummage through that and take what you like.
Dibs on the yarn. Not really. There's one more weekend left for Murder on the Orient Express at Princeton Community Theater, Broadway Players. So just so you know, the first weekend went fine. The correct person that was supposed to get murdered got murdered, so there you go. Anyway, it's a little bit of a drive, but I personally think it's worth it. And for all of you that have been here for the Animal Blessings, Snickers is in the show too.
I want to thank Gordon for the information that he's been bringing us lately about Cage. I've sort of lost touch with that. For those of you who don't know, this church was one of the founders of Cage. And it's really pretty cool that we're still involved with them, because it's all the more standard traditional churches that get together to do this. And this is also a way for us to say we're still here. And we still believe in what we believe in, and we're still a part of making this community a better place. And in the past, we have many, many times gotten awards for having the largest percentage of our congregation show up for these meetings. So if you have kids and you want to bring them and all of their friends to teach them about how this really works and how you can make a difference in your community, it's an important experience for them as well. So get as many of those tickets in as you can with the name of this church on it.
21 years now.
21 years.
Yeah, it's a good civics lesson. Molly, do we have any announcements online?
No.
All right, so let's transform our welcoming statement into action by taking a few moments to greet one another. Please return to your seats. When you hear the chime, the centering music will play. But first, wave for the folks at home. Thank you, Mark. May I have a volunteer for the chalice lighting, please? Our chalice lighting, I had two.
Oh, I didn't know you were coming. Go ahead.
I like enthusiasm. The chalice lighting is by two authors. The first is Adina Danova, and the second is Tania Y. Marquez. And it's entitled Chalice for the Earth. We light this chalice for the earth, of which we are all a part. We pledge to care for what it needs and to hold it in our heart. Thank you. Man, I've been a klutz today. I've tripped almost 3 times this morning. Literally up the stairs almost twice and then now. So now it's time for the offertory. And if you are a guest, please let the plate pass. Your presence is the gift. And the 2 volunteers have already self-chosen themselves, so. And the offertory reading is by Jessica Lynn, and it's titled, We Make It Possible. I come on Sunday feeling weary, having worn out the snooze button on my alarm clock. I come on Sunday feeling frightened, having seared my eyes reading the latest news. I come on Sunday feeling burdened, having fretted about my workday worries. But I leave Sunday service feeling refreshed, having been renewed by the spirit of love in the community that exists here. I leave Sunday service feeling whole, feeling lifted up by the words of righteous challenge. I leave Sunday service feeling energized. I love it. They're standing at attention very respectfully. I'm going to repeat that last sentence. I leave Sunday service feeling energized, ready to continue our fight for peace and justice. This haven, this refuge, this place of worship and wonder exists because we make it so. With our contributions, the gift of our time, our skills, our food, our love, our laughter, and our money. I thank you for the gifts that you're giving so that we may continue to have a place that fortifies and challenges us in these trying and troubled times. Thank you for your gifts. Brian is very excited to read the story for all ages.
So would you like to come forward? Okay. So our book is called It's Summer by Linda Glaser and illustrated by Susan Swan. I flopped down on the grass and watched the warm clouds float by. They glide and swirl across the sky. Dragonflies zip here and there. Butterflies flit around in the warm summer air. I watch ants scurry to a small anthill. I find a spider in its web sitting very still. A caterpillar inches along a leaf. And here's a little ladybug. It landed right on me. A baby robin flaps its wings and flies a short way. Its mother still feeds it, but soon it will learn to feed itself. Then it will fly away. It's summer. We make little mud houses and tiny trees out of dirt and water and sticks and leaves. Cool mud sucks at our toes in such a squishy way. It's so warm and sunny we could play outside all day. Some days we get all hot and sweaty. Some days we go to the beach or the pool. We pull on our swimsuits and smear on sunscreen. Then we splash around to get nice and cool. We pack plenty of summer fruits to eat. Peaches, melons, cherries, berries, all juicy and sweet. It's summer. I water the garden, tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, peas, morning glories, marigolds, dahlias, and daisies. And look, soon those sunflowers will be as tall as me. Honeybees hum, carrying yellow pollen from blossom to blossom. There's an itchy, whiny, buzzing sound. I swish my arms and slap around every which way, but ouch! A mosquito gets me anyway. One day the sky turns dark and cloudy. Wind whips and whistles through the trees. Boom! 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 Thunder crashes, lightning flashes. We dash inside. Splish, splish, splash. It's a thunderstorm. After the rain, the air smells fresh and clean. We float leaves and twigs down tiny streams and look way up high. A rainbow curves across the sky. It's summer. After dinner, it's still so light. It doesn't even look like night. As it grows dark, the bats come out. They zip and dart and swoop about. In the black of night, we spot tiny winks of yellow light. Fireflies blinking here and there, like sparks of magic in the air. I catch each one in a jar and watch it glow, then lift off the lid and let it go. One day a yellow leaf flows down. Then there's another, falling to the ground. A sudden Christmas stirs the air. Soon, very soon, fall will be here. But right now, it's still summer. Everything's growing, the birds, the bugs, the animals, the trees, the fruits, the flowers, the grass, the weeds. And look, now my sunflowers are way taller than me. We run around and explore and play. Hooray, it's summer, hooray. And then it gives you a few activities to do.
We're calling the kids out, right? Okay, so we're going to sing. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. The opening words are by Oak Cesar, more Beltane inspiration. Joyful times of flowers, softening the world, the chains of winter are broken. Break your symbolic bindings by planting seeds. As these seeds unclench in the darkness, ask what choices can you make in response to the needs of this sacred moment? What is it that you value, and how can you align your life with that? In simpler times, communities gathered to jump over fires in the fields and participate in the great round of fertility. Listen to the voices of the universe saying yes. The sun shines, the birds sing, the flowers bloom. The purpose of the universe is to celebrate the delight of its existence. May that inspiration hotwire us into the living voltage of the mother. Renew your life with others. What we long for is relationship with other beings. It's the only thing that cures this massive alienation. Lying on the back in the woods, see how the trees lift themselves in a circle. Reach out and extend your circle. Community, the geography of somewhere, is the we that balances the me. We know this in the compass of our bones. Amen and blessed be. And now it's time for sharing the joys and sorrows. In our community, we make time each week to share pieces of our own lives with one another. We do this because each person in this community has value. Each person's experience matters. We take a pebble from the clear bowl and place it in the bowl of water to symbolize the rippling effect of sharing. We begin with joys. Does anyone have a joy to share? Please come to the microphone.
Hello again. I have two joys. First joy is Friday night, Steve and I went to Princeton to see our very own.
Does anyone have a sorrow to share today? Again, please come to the microphone. Molly, is there anyone online that has a sorrow to share?
Not today.
Not every joy or sorrow can be shared openly in community. Some must be held in the heart. I will place a pebble in the bowl for experiences too dear to share. Let us take a moment of silent meditation, prayer, or contemplation. Then we will sing hymn number 123 in the gray hymnal, Spirit of Life.
the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
Okay, now we're going to explain why we're sitting in a circle or a semicircle. Many of you were here last year when we tried to do the maypole dance with many big people and a very tiny maypole, and it was very comical. It's going to be comical again this year, but comical in a different way. So, normally the maypole is, so we have horizontal and we have vertical. So normally maypoles are vertical with the pole being and you dance around the pole, right? Well, this is a horizontal maypole celebration, okay? And Brian is in the center, but you're not gonna be dancing around him. You're gonna be kind of dancing. So he's holding ribbons and he's holding the center. And on each end of the handle that he's holding in the center, there are 8 ribbons. And so each person, you can pair up into pairs of 2, and each pair will be an upper and a lower. So the upper will go over, the ribbon that they're holding will go over, and the other partner will go under. So when you braid a ribbon, up and down and up and down. So that's how you weave something. All right. Does one partner of 2 want to stand up? Just somebody that's going to choose a partner. And one other person, and be a partner. Just one person, 2 people together that are going to be a partner. 2 people, a pair. I need a pair of 2. One, all right. Okay, you 2 together. Okay, approach Brian. All right, and then each of you grab a ribbon. And on each side, there are 8 ribbons. So there are 4 pairs that can work on each side. Okay?
But we only have one each.
That's right. So Deborah, face each other. The person on the right will go under, and the person, and you go forward. And that's how it goes with the other pairs. So each pair will face each other. All right? No? So if everyone will pair up and choose your partners, and you can go in the back row. The back row, there's plenty of room for the back row because the ribbons are long enough. The ribbons are long enough. So pair up. Come on, stand up. Pick your pair. Pick your pair, pick your partner, and pick your side.
We're only braiding with our own partner.
You can get inventive, and if you want to go back further back on the second row, you might have more room to dance. Yeah, dance. Again, if there are ribbons that are unused, that's fine too. Anybody else want to get involved? Anybody else want to stand up? No? No? All right. And if you want to, if the people that are sitting, do you have a partner? Do you need a partner? You got a partner here. You got a partner. All right. All right. Now the partners face each other. And the person on the right is going to be going under. Your ribbons are going to be going under. Your ribbon is going to be going under. And then you can switch over to the next people and doing the same thing. Yeah, your next pair. Yeah. Yep. You're going over. Your pairs have to go in the same direction. That's all right. That's all right. You're okay. Just where you are going forward. The pairs need to go in the same direction, right or left, as you're going around. All right. The pairs face your pairs face each other again. Your original pairs face each other again. All right. Now, when you go and do the person on the right, you remember if you go under or over, do you remember? Yeah, that's right. The person on the right goes under, and then you choose as a pair if you're going to moving. Why don't we just say the pairs move to the right? All go in the so yeah. So the pairs go around circle-wise. So you move this direction. You move, yeah. After you've done your under over, go to your over. Move in a circle. Yes. Yes, and then do it again. Keep going under and over. No, but you're doing the same thing each time. Okay.
If we're going right as a pair, they're going right as a pair, they're going right as a pair.
Oh, I see what you're saying. See, it's chaos always ensues. All right.
We can have some people stay still.
All right, so the people that are, wait. All right. Deborah says to do the solitary poll.
Okay. Every other person goes the other way.
All right, so let's say, so like Mark, if you're going clockwise, the people on either side of you will count. So.
Which way do you want to go? That way? I'll go this way.
Mark that way, Deborah,
And then we go over and under.
Over and under. We're not going to be able to get this off the pole after it's done. All right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you guys want to just, are you having fun or is this, is? It's what? It's a psychedelic spider web. That's scary. Yes, we definitely will. No, I'm gonna tap out. Are ready? Ready?
See, it looks just like a maple. So you know, this is what it's supposed to look like. Next time you need an odd number of people.
Odd number of people?
I think you need odd, whoever you work at. I see it in my head, I've done it before.
I'll send you the actual for the vertical one, and you can tell me what we're wrong. All right, so now that you've spun yourself in your kaleidoscope maple, center yourself, take a couple of deep breaths. And think of what you infused those ribbons with. What are they representing you for the coming summer? What bonds did you form? What bonds do you hope to form this summer? Bonds of friendship, bonds of family, bonds to this church community, to pets, to the environment. Think of those ribbons. Look at those ribbons, all those colors. Think of a meaning that you could subscribe to the colors combined, or the individual colors, or the weavings together. The maypole originally is a fertility symbol, and summer is a time of great fertility and abundance. What do you hope to grow this summer? All right, now you can have questions, comments, critiques.
First of all, Jennifer, I want to apologize for taking over the maypole experience. But
It wasn't working.
what I saw when I went up there to look at it just this last time was the interwovenness of everything. Everybody's colors, everybody's ribbons are all touching everybody else's ribbons. Everybody's lives are touching everybody else's lives. Everybody's growth is dependent on everyone else's growth. Everyone's commitment to things was dependent on all of our commitments to ourselves and each other and our lives and our family, and it's pretty powerful. And I really, although I think I got a lot of fun out of it too, it was
But drinking Benadryl.
Perfect point, because, I mean, it looked like that, and that was your experience and what you saw. And we don't know. I think I'm over here looking at this right now, but I don't know what this is going to be. So thank you for that reminder. And thank you for creating it that way so we would get that insight.
I don't know if anybody else has ever read much about chaos theory. It did make me think of that, because it's an example of how something that comes out rather random and chaotic can actually be governed by some very simple rules, and it becomes messy and chaotic very soon, and that really does happen in the real world.
I want to say that I spent way too much of my life being afraid of looking foolish or people laughing at me or thinking, somebody might think less of me or just being laughed at. And I've done pretty well, but churches are not usually where I found help getting there. And I just love that in this room, we had so many people who were willing to get up and be part of this, whatever might happen. And thank you all.
It was an interesting concept. I'm looking at this maypole, and I think we'll all agree that maypole was probably invented a few years before the internet, right? But it kind of made me think of that, how we're saying we're all connected, almost like a telephone pole connects telephone lines. Am I making any sense? I don't know, but okay, all right. I'm gonna fake it until I make it. So I actually looked up the word inter, I-N-T-E-R, meaning as a prefix, and the prefix inter means between or among. It indicates something occurring or shared between two or more distinct people, groups, or things. For example, international means between nations. Interstate refers to a highway connecting different states. Internet is like a web. We call it the wide web or whatever. And again, I don't know where I'm going with this, but we're all connected. We're all different, but we're all connected.
You're going to interwoven.
Interwoven, yes. Yep, that's the hippie farm I go to once a year. It's called Interwoven, by the way. But anyway, it's kind of cool.
Just to expand on what Mark just said, this would be an Interpol.
Molly, do we have any comments or questions? And
I don't think I could top that.
hold on just a second. There we go. All right, so our closing hymn is in the teal hymnal. It is number 1068, Rising Green. Please stand if you're willing and able.
This is a really cool song, actually. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this song. It's kind of Celtic-y. The words are like phenomenal, something else. But I learned a little trick. Everybody has their book. If the song doesn't finish except for the next page, but if you see the last four lines, the last of the four verses is on that page, is also the same words that are in the middle of the next to last page. Stars forever have lain. So actually you don't have to turn the page, you just have to look out right there, last line's right there. I don't know why I told you that, but anyway, I didn't mean to confuse. Hey, who knows the song? No hands, okay. I'm gonna hum through it first. My blood doth rise in the roots of yon oak. Her sap doth run in my veins. Boundless my soul like the open sky, where the stars forever have lain. Where the stars, where the stars, where the stars forever have lain. My hands hold the weaving of time without end. My sight as deep as the sea. Beating my heart sounds the measures of old, that of love's eternity. That of love, that of love, that of love's eternity. I feel the tides as they answer the moon, rushing on a far distant sand. Winging my song is the wind of my breast, and my love blows over the land. And my love, and my love, and my love blows over the land. My foot carries waves of the old into new. Our dreaming shows us the way. One kiss our fate settles deep in the earth, rising green to bring a new day. Rising green, rising green, rising green to bring
The words to extinguish this chalice are in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth.
These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
And before I do the closing words, I want to let you know that there's a reason that I have the flameless candles here. Even though Beltane is a fire festival, I wanted to make sure that one of our community members that's more allergic to smoke could be at the service today. So I wanted to include fire, but also include them in person. So that's why we have them here. So just so you know that yes, fire is a part of Beltane's tradition, but we want to also be inclusive of our community. So the closing words are by Robin Wall Kimmerer, A Map of Balance and Harmony. At the height of summer, when the days are long and bright, and the thunders come to soak the ground, the lessons of reciprocity are written clearly in a Three Sisters garden. Together their stems inscribe what looks to me like a blueprint for all the world, a map of balance and harmony. The corn stands 8 foot tall, rippling green ribbons of leaf curl away from the stem in every direction to catch the sun. No leaf sits directly over the next, so that each can gather light without shading the others. The bean twines around the cornstalk, weaving itself between the leaves of corn, never interfering with their work in the spaces where corn leaves are not. Buds appear on the vining bean and expands into outstretched leaves and clusters of fragrant flowers. The bean leaves droop and are held close to the stem of the corn. Spread around the feet of the corn and beans is a carpet of big, broad squash leaves, and the intercept of the light that falls among the pillars of corn. Their layered spacing uses the light, a gift of the sun, efficiently with no waste. The organic symmetry of forms belongs together. The placement of every leaf, the harmony of shapes, speaks their message. Respect of one another, support of one another. Bring your gift to the world and receive the gifts of others, and there will be enough for all. This is an excerpt from the Braiding Sweetgrass, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teaching of Plants. May you be at peace, and may your blessings bless the world. Amen, and blessed be.
Thank you, Mark.